Hello, welcome to another weekly analysis. This is gold analysis for the third week of January. It's January 17, 2021. Let's get into this. This is what I have mapped out for gold. Like I said in my analysis last week, that gold would play in this range. If we got to break up higher time frame, then price would push up. Otherwise, gold will just continue ranging in a couple hundred pip range to set up for the next move. I do believe the next move could happen this week because Biden is taking a seat as president, and he is expected to speak on Wednesday. So there is going to be volatility coming in the market. Let's just have a look at what happened. After we rejected daily supply at 1960, price at a 500 pip move down, consolidated, and then did like another 1,000 pip move down, right? So this 1,400 pip move down was going to be followed by some consolidation afterwards, like it was over here after the weekend after the election, US election. Price dropped drastically, 1,000 pips, and then consolidated for 2 weeks until November, from November 9th to November 23rd, before it moved down, before it did the next move down to 1775 demand area, monthly demand. So what happened in this redistribution phase, consolidation phase, you can call it, lower high formed in redistribution phase before breakout. So this lower high was created, higher time frame created, lower high, indicating selling pressure is about to start. And then we got breakout of here, and then sells, and then consolidation, and then more sells down to monthly demand. Now when we're looking at what's currently happening, we're above a 4-hour demand zone, right? And we're consolidating. So there's a couple scenarios that could play out, right? Since we created a high, it's 1864 right here, and then we create a lower high. If we get a lower high, sells likely if higher time frame prints a lower high within this range, like here, and then you could have entered sells here, because sells here happened during London time on November 23rd. So if something like that does happen, then you can expect, okay, if you get a sell entry there, then even if this level doesn't break, you still got a couple hundred pips. Okay, so and then if that level breaks, then it's safe sells on the break of this structure, and we're out of the redistribution phase, then we should move down to monthly target, and that would be the higher time frame target for sells if bearish pressure continues. Okay, the other scenario is the buy scenario is probable if market structure shifts to bullish and breaks out upwards. I'm not looking for that scenario unless we get a break of this structure and then I see a shift in market structure. Right? Otherwise, I think something like this could happen. If something like this happens, since we are already going, like it is heavy pressure down and Biden taking a seat, you know, Biden's speech is going to be a bunch of optimism, right? USD is going to gain strength most likely, and that could fuel the breakout of here and further continuation to the monthly demand area at 1775.00. So that could, there could be a decent amount of opportunities on gold here this week. So let's go into gold. I'm just gonna remove all this. 1 second. And I'm gonna keep like the main things, you know. We'll go over those. Cool. So, fuck it. Actually, I'm just gonna hide these. Okay. So you see how weak it looks, hella bearish right now after rejecting that. Daily as well. So if daily was to break past this area, then you know that, okay, yeah, we're gonna go down to here. Right? And where do we get that level from? We got that level from this monthly demand. You see that candle body right there? Right? And last time price came down to rejected. Where did it go after rejected? It went up to that weekly level right here, which it rejected again, and then came down. So if it breaks past this level, it's consolidating, creates a lower high, entries on the lower high, or entries on the break and retest of this when structure breaks. Last structure broke this area, price consolidated, and then pushed down. So there's a couple possibilities that can play out, right? Other than that, you see on the weekly, daily, this is in the way. Like I said, this area. So same area, need a break, retest, continuation, or entries on like the lower high, you know? And I'm just gonna add these back. Cool, I think that's all of them, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking for. Something similar to this. So if you see something like this happen, price pulls up here and then consolidates, lower time frame creates a lower high. You could get sells here, ride them down. That's already a couple hundred pips secure. And then if this breaks, anything else is just additional, and maybe you see price consolidate before pushing down to this area. Okay, so those are the things that I'll be looking out on gold. I'm not going to be looking out on a bullish bias unless price breaks here. If we get a break out of here, then and we create a range, a buy range down here, and then up. So that would be very nice as well. Other than that, I'm just going to be focusing on the sells and letting gold set up. It's important to let it set up because all of last week, yes, gold was moving, but this is just setting up, right? The main moves that happen on gold happen after price is done setting up. Look here, these, this, right? Here, and then price set up for 2 weeks, here, and here. You see how these moves differ than like see this versus this versus this garbage, this garbage, right? This garbage. So you just have to let it set up. It's just cycles, right? Cycles in the market. Currently, we're in the redistribution phase. If price gets a lower high, then we can see further continuation alongside Biden's speech if there's optimism. So keep watching. Other than that, that's it for gold. I'll be posting this analysis in my Telegram group, so make sure you follow that. Links are always in the description below. Let me know what y'all think. Feedback is always appreciated. And let's kill this week.